The debate continues. Should former Lieutenant Governor Brian Benjamin's name be taken off the ballot or not? Lawmakers grapple with the question in the wake of Benjamin's federal indictment and resignation. The governor now coming out in support of making changes. News Channel 34's Jamie DeLine explains what would need to be done in order to make that happen.
Governor Kathy Hochul on Wednesday saying she's in favor of the legislature changing the election law in order to take the former lieutenant governor's name off the ballot.
It's an extraordinary request when you think about it, but it's also fixing a law that is very flawed. So sometimes circumstances happen in life and it puts a spotlight on a deficiency in our laws. So this has come up fairly recently. So this is out of the normal course of business for them to act with such haste, but we've had some very productive conversations, and we'll see what the outcome is.
Some good government groups say it's unfair to voters who might waste their vote on a candidate who no longer has the intention to serve in that role. New York Democratic Party Chair Jay Jacobs is also in favor of making changes.
There's no good reason and no benefit for voters to require him to stay on the ballot. So I think that would be a good move, but that's a legislative matter. They're going to have to decide that up in Albany.
In the Assembly, legislation has already been introduced to get a candidate off the ballot if they are indicted or have a life-threatening illness.
I know that many of my colleagues support this concept, and I'm very hopeful that we will move forward. Clearly, we need both the Assembly and Senate to agree.
There is currently not a bill in the Senate to do that. Stuart Cousins says the governor called her to speak about the issue. While she stated she doesn't like to change the rules in the middle of the process, she told Hochul she'd discuss it with her conference. On the GOP side, Republicans are strongly against the idea to make changes to the election law.
We see this as a disgusting abuse of power by the governor, Kathy Hochul, to try to ask the legislature to change the rules of our election in the middle of the election.
The deadline to make changes is May 4th, and Assemblymember Paulin tells me she thinks it can get done if there's a will to do so. Reporting in Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.